Hello friends, let us now learn about the differentiation between, if we have to differentiate. So in the T-tube cholangiogram, one important thing is that if the technique is wrong, like for example, if there are bubbles in the contrast medium, then these bubbles will actually mimic as caliculi. So if the bubbles mimic as caliculi, then how do we differentiate them? So to differentiate them, you can place the patient in Trendelenburg or semi-erect positions. You can either place the patient in Trendelenburg position, and also you can also place the patient in semi-erect positions. Either in Trendelenburg position or in semi-erect position, you can place the patient. And then air, obviously because it has less specific gravity, it will float. Whereas obviously gallstones do not float. Okay, this is one thing. But there are certain gallstones which can float also. So sometimes, if you see the cholesterol stone, especially, sometimes the cholesterol stone has a specific gravity of around 1.04. Okay, this will not float. One thing, it will not float normally. But if there is any dilution of the contrast, because of the bile, if the bile that becomes diluted because of the contrast, because of the contrast, if the bile becomes diluted, that means, for example, if you have added contrast, and if the bile is diluted because of the contrast, now because of this diluted bile, sorry, if the cholesterol stone is itself diluted, not the bile, sorry, if if the stone is diluted because of contrast, if the stone is diluted because of contrast, that means the specific gravity will decrease. So obviously then it can float. Okay, so but still you can differentiate it, because if stones float and air is also floats, then how do you differentiate? By the structure. Air bubbles will be rounded, but stones are rarely rounded. They have facets are present in the stones. That is one way of differentiating between stones and the air bubbles. Thank you.